Hey guys, Tonight Marine here with another educational slash historical slash whatever video for, or just kind of about the Marine Corps, just some stuff that you may or may not need to know in boot camp, and it's just good stuff to know. I mean, if you're considering a career in the Marine Corps. So today we're going to be talking about Captain Samuel Nicholas. He was the first commandant of the Marine Corps. He was actually only a captain, as most commandants now are four-star generals, but he ended up being the first commissioned officer in the Marine Corps, and he was commissioned by the Second Continental Congress, and as such, he is considered to be the man. The man. On the 5th of November in 1775 is when he was a commissioned captain of Marines, and which was actually 5 days before the Marine Corps actually formed. And it was confirmed in writing on the 28th of November, so it was 18 days after the Marine Corps was officially set up, whatever you want to call it, is when they, boom, in writing, it's set. Now, the writing of it is, what they have here is that 2 battalions of Marines be raised, consisting of 1 colonel, 2 lieutenant colonels, 2 majors, and other officers, as usual in other regiments, that they consist of an equal number of privates with other battalions, that particular care be taken that no persons be appointed to offices or enlisted into said battalions, but such as are good seamen, or so acquainted with maritime affairs as to be able to serve by sea when required, that they be enlisted and commissioned to serve for and during the present war with Great Britain and the colonies, unless dismissed by order of Congress, that they be distinguished by the names of the 1st and 2nd Battalion of Marines. In the previous video, I talked about Tun Tavern, where it was founded, which was in Philadelphia. Basically, once he received his commission, he set up the recruiting headquarters at the tavern there. And by January of 1776, so 2 months later, he had recruited a sufficient number of Marines to man the vessels that comprise the entire Continental Navy in the waters of Philadelphia. And he was the man. He got people in like it was cool. Some of the famous stuff he did is he fought in the Battle of Nassau down in the Bahamas, which was officially the first successful landing that Marines ever made, which happened in March of 1776. And it's kind of cool. That's where Marines made their first amphibious landing, was fucking 200 and some years ago. So Marines have been doing this for a fair while. He ended up getting promoted to the rank of major, and then he eventually returned to civilian life down the road because the Marine Corps was actually disbanded. The Continental Marines and Navy were disbanded for a wee bit there, and as happens quite a bit in history, they really don't see a need for the Marine Corps. And right now is actually the longest the Marine Corps has been around, just because people love Marines. But pretty cool guy. He was a very, very good fighter. And he's just well known in the Marine Corps. You could ask a lot of Marines who the first commandant is, and it wouldn't be a problem for them to name this guy. So yeah, I'll be doing a lot more of these. It's kind of the plan. I'm not sure how frequently I'll put them out, as I've said before. But, my goal is maybe once a week. Put one out. I'm just trying to find what day of the week I want to do that. But, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you next time. Semper Fi.